What's up, guys? It feels great to be back. Welcome to another episode of the Vintage Pulse. We're going to be looking at the sales of the recent Pokemon cards and just see overall how things have been looking. If you guys are enjoying this content, please like and subscribe as we continue to grow, and let's jump in and see what we think. So we can see the prices kind of look like they're still blasting off to an extent, because starting out, I've been eyeing this Mew for a while. It was sitting at $170 Australian. It sold for $510, which is about $350 US. So it seems like it could be a tact for it being international for someone that was in Australia that needed this card, or it could just be an overall trend of this card increasing. This Absol looks absolutely incredible. It's from Power Keepers, very popular set from, I believe this is the Diamond and Pearl era, and it displays well. I think it's a very fair price for $2,500 for this card. All of these Power Keeper cards just are stunning to view whenever you see one. Let's see if there's anything else nice. This seems like a great deal for this Ruby and Sapphire miniature for PSA 10. I love all these Ruby and Sapphire borderline, I would say borderline base cards. They seem like they're getting valued more properly now. I was trying to buy, funny enough, a Pelipper from Ruby and Sapphire. I think they had it listed at 100. I was trying to get it for 70 just to get a steal, have something fun in my collection. But of course they turned it down. I think it's going to sell probably for the asking price, but I like to throw out a little bit of offers here and there in case someone just is trying to move it to buy something else for themselves. Flygon, I would never understand why that was not a Dragon Bug. I think Dragon Ground is cool, but of course we had many of these. I think Pokemon probably regrets it themselves that they didn't go Dragon Bug, because it is the epitome of a bug type Pokemon. So it still hurts my heart to this day that they went the route of just considering this a pure Dragon Ground. So it is what it is. Gorgeous card. Overall, a lot of fun, beautiful cards have been selling, great prices. I think people are so happy for what they're buying their stuff at. You can see this Hidden Legends Milotic, absolutely stunning card. All Milotic cards go crazy, so if you can ever get one for a fair price, I always say pick up my Milotic. It is one, I think it's the most beautiful Pokemon design they have had. It is stunning. I would love to get one of these vintage Milotic cards in my collection. I would love to get one with good background. Maybe it doesn't even have to be holo. Like, they have a good artistry in the back. I gotta probably look up more and see what are the options for my loaded cards. But that one is another stunner to view. You can see, good God Almighty, Lord have mercy. This Torchic just blasts. What the heck? This is off of auction, $6K. I didn't know they go for that kind of crazy money. $6,000 for this Torchic. Very cute card. I didn't know they were that expensive. It must be super low pop. I wish they had it on here so you can just kind of quick view it, but my goodness gracious almighty, that is a huge sale for a Torchic. Huge, fair sale, I would say, too. You can see this Hidden Legends Milotic base card, $33, great price. Again, if you're just a fan of a certain Pokemon, I always say just get the vintage cards, because they do look extremely nice. I want to get in a better habit of doing that instead of getting the modern illustration rares. I like the base. I like the base from vintage, just to have in a collection. And then it's something different, because everyone else has the same thing, like this Dratini PSA 10. Look how cute that is. You can just get that one knocked out, add it to the collection for nothing too extensive. Another fun one to have. That's selling me wrong. I think that's just a raw card. But as you guys can see, I mean, these cards are still selling well. They still are getting appreciated. $220. So yeah, it did go up. I figured that the Mew did go up. I think this is a solid price. I do think it'll probably hit $300 because it is a promo card. The only reason it's getting held back a little bit, I think there's a holo version of this, which goes for big money, but it will get to $300 for sure by the end of the year. But it might get closer to $500 because the Gengar base from Fossil recently sold for over $1,000 when it was all-time high was $600. So the base cards of vintage are starting to get a little bit better appreciated. It is a good time to be a collector. It's just an expensive time to be a collector, as we all may know. This Gengar has finally started coming down. It's at 300. It could keep falling because XY era has started to fall off as the mega hype has fallen too. So I'm starting to get heavier into getting XYs, because whenever you get a little bit of an opportunity to finally get into some of these more, how do we say, cars that have fallen off in value when they shouldn't, I would say to take it. So overall, great sales, fun sales. If you guys are liking what you're seeing, please like and subscribe, and we'll keep the content coming. I should be having the mid-era roundup coming up soon. So please like and subscribe. Great seeing y'all. Peace.